Mark Zuckerberg is a prominent figure in the world of technology and social media. He is the CEO of Meta that owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp.
It's time for us to adopt a new company brand to encompass everything that we do. I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta. Our mission remains the same. It's still about bringing people together. And we are still the company that designs technology around people.
Born on May 14, 1984, in White Plains, New York, USA, he is an American entrepreneur and computer programmer who co-founded Facebook, one of the largest and most influential social networking platforms in the world. Zuckerberg's interest in programming and computers emerged at an early age. By the time he was in high school, he had already developed a few software applications. He attended Harvard University, where he continued to delve into his passion for programming and technology. In 2004, while still a student at Harvard, he launched the Facebook from his dorm room along with his college roommates, Dustin Moskovitz, Chris Hughes, and Andrew McCollum. The initial platform was designed as a social networking site exclusive to Harvard students, but quickly expanded to other universities and eventually to the public, becoming simply Facebook.
What is the Facebook exactly?
It's an online directory that connects people through universities and colleges through their social networks there. You sign on, you make a profile about yourself by answering some questions, entering some information such as your concentration or major at school, contact information about phone numbers, instant messaging screen names, anything you want to tell, interests, what books you like, movies, and most importantly, who your friends are. And then you can browse around and see who people's friends are and just check out people's online identity.
The growth of Facebook was exponential, and it transformed the way people interacted and communicated online. The platform provided users with the space to connect with friends, share photos and videos, and express themselves through posts and updates. Zuckerberg's innovative approach to connecting people on the internet played a crucial role in the rise of social media and changed the landscape of online communication forever. Facebook's success brought Mark Zuckerberg significant recognition and accolades. In 2010, Time magazine named him Person of the Year, recognizing his influence on the global social networking phenomenon. Under his leadership, Facebook continued to expand its user base and acquire other popular platforms, such as Instagram and WhatsApp, solidifying its position as a dominant force in the tech industry. However, Facebook and Zuckerberg have also faced their fair share of controversies over the years.
Would you support a child online privacy bill of rights for kids under 16 to guarantee that that information is not reused for any other purpose without explicit permission from the parents or the kids?
Senator, I think as a general principle, I think protecting minors and protecting their privacy is extremely important. And we do a number of things on Facebook to do that already, which I'm happy to get into.
And I appreciate it. I'm talking about a law. I'm talking about a law. Would you support a law to ensure that kids under 16 have this privacy bill of rights? Yes or no?
Senator, I think that that's an important principle. And
I appreciate that.
And I think we should.
Do we need a law to protect those children? That's my question too. Do you believe we need a law to do so? Yes or no?
Senator, I'm not sure if we need a law, but I think that this is certainly a thing that deserves a lot of discussion.
I couldn't disagree with you more. We're leaving these children.
You have a long history of growth and success, but you also have a long list of apologies. In 2003, it started at Harvard. I apologize for any harm done as a result of my neglect. 2006, we really messed this one up. 2007, we simply did a bad job. I apologize for it. 2010, sometimes we move too fast. 2011, I'm the first to admit that we've made a bunch of mistakes. So it seems to me from this history that self-regulation, this is proof to me that self-regulation simply does not.
The platform has been criticized for its handling of user data and privacy concerns, as well as its role in the spread of misinformation and the influence of political advertising. Zuckerberg has testified before Congress on multiple occasions to address these
The primary way
issues.
that Facebook works is that people choose to share data, and they share
Primary
content
way,
because they're
but
trying to
the other
communicate.
way that Facebook gathers data is you buy data from data brokers outside of the platform, correct?
There's a very common misperception about Facebook that we sell data to advertisers. And we do not sell data to advertisers. We don't sell data to
clearly
anyone.
rent it.
What we allow is for advertisers to tell us who they want to reach, and then we do the placement.
Are you actually considering having Facebook users pay for you not to use that information?
Senator, people have a control over how their information is used in ads in the product today. I think what Cheryl was saying was that in order to not run ads at all, we would still need some sort of business model.
Mr. Zuckerberg, I just want a straight yes or no. Can anyone see those pictures I sent to my intern?
No, Senator. Actually, the first line of our terms of service say that you control and own the information and content that you put on Facebook.
Thank God.
Cambridge Analytica reportedly breached the profiles of tens of millions of users.
In 2015, that Cambridge Analytica had bought data from an app developer on Facebook that people had shared it with. We did take action. We took down the app, and we demanded that both the app developer and Cambridge Analytica delete and stop using any data that they had. They told us that they did this. In retrospect, it was clearly a mistake to believe them, and we should have followed up and done a full audit then, and that is not a mistake that we will make. Cambridge Analytica wasn't using our services in 2015 as far as we can tell. So this is clearly one of the questions that I asked our team as soon as I learned about this is why did we wait until we found out about the reports last month to ban them? It's because as of the time that we learned about their activity in 2015, they weren't an advertiser, they weren't running pages, so we actually had nothing to... Senator, I think Facebook is safe. I use it, and my family use it, and all the people I love and care about use it all the time. On Facebook, you have control over your information. The content that you share, you put there. You can take it down at any time. The information that we collect, you can choose to have us not collect. You could delete any of it. And of course, you can leave Facebook if you want.
Are you willing to change your business model in the interest of protecting individual privacy?
Congresswoman, we have made and are continuing to make changes to reduce the amount of
No,
data.
are you willing to change your business model in the interest of protecting individual privacy?
Congresswoman, I'm not sure what...
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
If you've messaged anybody this week, would you share with us the names of the people you've messaged?
Senator, no, I would probably not choose to do that publicly here. We face a number of important issues around privacy, safety, and democracy, and you will rightfully have some hard questions for me to answer. Before I talk about the steps we're taking to address them, I want to talk about how we got here. Facebook is an idealistic and optimistic company. For most of our existence, we focused on all of the good that connecting people can do. And as Facebook has grown, people everywhere have gotten a powerful new tool for staying connected to the people they love, for making their voices heard, and for building communities and businesses. Just recently, we've seen the Me Too movement and the March for Our Lives organized, at least in part, on Facebook. After Hurricane Harvey, people came together to raise more than $20 million for relief. And more than 70 million small businesses use Facebook to create jobs and grow. But it's clear now that we didn't do enough to prevent these tools from being used for harm as well. And that goes for fake news, for foreign interference in elections, and hate speech, as well as developers and data privacy. We didn't take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and that was a big mistake. And it was my mistake, and I'm sorry. I started Facebook, I run it, and I'm responsible for what happens here.
And has committed to making improvements to the platform's policies and safeguards.
Pretty much impossible, I believe, to start a company in your dorm room and then grow it to be at the scale that we're at now without making some mistakes. My top priority has always been our social mission of connecting people, building community,
and bringing the world closer together. Advertisers and developers will never take priority over that for as long as I'm running Facebook.
You don't even know all the kinds of information Facebook is collecting from its own users.
Congresswoman, as I've said a number of times, we're now going to investigate every single app that had access to a large amount of people's information in the past before we lock down the platform. I do imagine that we will find some apps that were either doing something suspicious or misused people's data. If we find them, then we will ban them from the platform, take action to make sure that they delete the data, and make sure that everyone involved is informed.
Beyond his work with Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, have engaged in various philanthropic efforts through the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative. This initiative focuses on using technology and resources to tackle global challenges in education, health, and scientific research.
Our mission in science is to support the science and technology that will make it possible to cure, prevent, and manage all diseases by the end of the century.
As one of the youngest billionaires globally, Mark Zuckerberg's life and career have been subjects of intense media scrutiny. He has been featured in several books, documentaries, and movies, further contributing to his iconic status in the tech world. In conclusion, Mark Zuckerberg is a visionary entrepreneur who revolutionized the way people connect and communicate on the internet with the creation of Facebook. His impact on the technology industry and social media landscape is undeniable, and he continues to play a significant role in shaping the future of communication and online interactions.
As a human being, how does it feel though, when you're giving so much of your day-to-day life to try to heal division, to try to do good in the world, as we've talked about, that so many people in the US, the place you call home, have a negative view of you as a leader, as a human being, and the company you love?
Well, I mean, it's not great, but I mean, look, if I wanted people to think positively about me as a person, I don't know. I'm not sure if you go build a company.